So we at the top floor.
Two hoes wanna fuck with your rule. Back in the back, panoramic the roof.
Ding 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 ding. My nigga, I'm getting a call.
Wanna fuss and push you out like a bull. Fuck it up, now I feel like ooh. That bitch a free bitch. Got a chopstick for the nigga that sneak this. You don't want problems. Spice on my shoe with the red at the bottom.
Loser.
No road will be too long, no avenue too crowded. Travel them all. You'll turn up in places most people never knew existed.
To start this one off, you guys already know I'm an OG. I got me some cereal right here. But not because, you know, I'm trying to be all like childish in the video. But because, you know, I don't really want to talk about this because this is not really like something that's good. Because this is pretty bad. I'm finna get right into the video with y'all. Let's get right into it. Alright, I'm gonna hit this one take because I'm trying to get up out of here. But in the previous video, you guys had seen, like, I was having problems. And, like, it's the 2nd of October. If you've been following my channel, you would know, you know, I'm out of therapy now, you know, I'm free. So, your boys just posted up here, you know, chowing down some cereal for to tell y'all another story time. So, let's get right into it. Being abandoned in the summertime. So, how did this story happen? So, to start the story out, we gotta go back to the beginning. Me and my mom were having problems, right? Typical problems, you guys know, right? Just bad problems, like, oh, leave, I'm gonna kick you out. You guys don't know if you've been following my channel, but she threatened to kick me out of here. This time, I call up my friend. I don't really want to use my names, but I got all the footage, you know, I got all the little tweaks and stuff here and there, so you guys will see it throughout the video. So I call up him, and this is like a friend that's like really been one of my best friends. So this entire experience, you know, what just happened during the entire, you know, unfold of summertime, it's just hurt me, you know, dripped my entire heart out. So this man has been a friend. I'm gonna give y'all some background info. This man's been a friend since about 6th or 7th grade, and I'm a senior now. So this man's been relative for, you know, a good substantial amount of time. So I know him, right? And he's a good person. You know, you can call him obviously like I did, you know, and he'll take you in. So I call him. He's here next 2 days. It's that simple. Boom. You know, I'm having problems with my mom, you know, blah, blah, blah. Come pick me up. I'm so happy because I'm honestly thinking, you know, me and my mom were having really bad problems. Like, I wanted to leave, and I still want to leave because, like, as you get older, like, you kind of understand, you kind of, like, just have that, like, you just don't really feel, not, like, comfortable because, like, you should always feel comfortable in your house, but, like, you want your, you know, your own security, you feel me? So like that's just all I was feeling. So I take this super, you know, privileged opportunity. I'm going to go stay with them. And I'm thinking, you know, it's gonna be a totally different lifestyle. I'm thinking these people are gonna take me in, you know, care for me. Not even care for me because the goal was to go out there and to, you know, become employed and to start working immediately. Like, me working was inevitable. Like, it was going to happen. As you guys already know, if you've been following me, I had 2 jobs. So I touched down out there in the AZ. We go from LV to AZ. Simple. We drive, right? And I get there, you know, everything's cool, you know. And like, these people are just like the best people in the world. Like, they take us places. Like, it took me cliff jumping. I never even been cliff jumping before. So like, that's a great experience in itself right there. Like, I did a backflip. Like, it's so sad I didn't get the backflip on footage, but I got, you know, footage of me going to the cliff. So, but we did all that. Like, we were eating out. Like, that's not even like the bigger picture of what I'm trying to say was. I'm just trying to say these are good people. So I never really kind of got where the problem kind of expired, like unfolded or like unveiled. Because when you take on a role of like taking in someone, like maybe they kind of just didn't understand like the point of view or the perspective I was coming from. I honestly thought I was leaving this place where I am today, where I'm sitting today, where I'm filming this video right now. And I thought I was going to go branch off inside and start a new lifestyle. Now, when you have those, you know, motives, you fully go at it. As you guys seen, I got 2 jobs. I fully went at it. I gave it all I had. That was the best I ever felt. And there wasn't a single moment where I didn't feel energized. I felt great the entire time. The entire duration I felt 100%. So I get out there, everything's cool, right? And then like, it starts to become weird because I don't know, like, these people are like real big on energy. And me personally, I wasn't really a fan of it. And like, I was just trying to keep it to myself and like, not kind of really say much. Because like, I was thinking, you know, get a job, you know, basically do what they say, you know. What can go wrong? Everything that I thought and hoped not to go wrong went wrong. So I'm out there. It's about 2 weeks. The atmosphere starts to switch. It starts to transition. It starts to change. It starts to get slimy. And I mean, like, you can feel it. And it's irking. It's irking. It's getting underneath your skin. Basically what I'm trying to say is like, I can feel them and like, I knew they were talking about me. And then there's like, just like getting like behind my back. Like, you can have that, but you cannot have that. Like, if you get what I'm saying, like, you cannot. So that wasn't comfortable. So, a few weeks goes by. I'm out there for about 3 weeks now, and it's my birthday because it is the summertime. You guys didn't know my birthday's in the summer. So you all the shout outs in the summer, you know. I got a lady birthday, perfect timing for a birthday. But anyways, comes around. It's boom, right after Independence Day. I get my first job. My first fucking job.
Ah! The boy just got. Hold on. Ooh! Niggas employed. $11.50 an hour, son. $11.50 an hour.
Like I said, the 2 things I desire the most, money and happiness. Right on my birthday. She was tragic. She was crazy. She felt like unreal. So I get like a little like cashier clerk job, you know, nothing too serious, you know. I'm working retail, right? And I basically was like checking out shirts, glasses, you know, like little antique shit. And I basically worked at like a food place / like a retail store. It was more like a food place. I'm not gonna tell y'all where I worked at, but this is basically where I worked at. Food place in AZ. I worked at the retail part. Then Then guys, when I really say abandoned in the summertime, I really mean abandoned. Because at this time, my mom really did not like me at fucking all. Like, she was really not up for me to be here at all, you know. She basically was resorting to calling the police on me, so I was really abandoned in both ends. By them, like I'm going to get forward into the story. And also my own mother, you know, my blood mother. And then, I was going hard, like I said. We're getting into job number 2. I get my first job, like I said, retail. Easy. So the second job, I'm walking around the city or the little town, right? It's not even a city, it's a little ass rural town. That's where they had me at, right? Man, really didn't want to be there, but I was just happy to have another opportunity in life. And then I was just so let down that they ripped it from me. But like I was saying, I was walking through town. I walked into like a small restaurant, right? I got shit on my face, cinnamon toast crunch and shit. But I walk into a small restaurant. It was called a bordello. And they basically serve hamburgers and so much great, delicious, like, deliciously. Like, it was just so wonderful. Like, it was just ambitious. You can walk in, taste it, you'll be hooked in one bite. Especially the sweet potato fries. Bomb. But I walk in there, and I ask the owner personally. I go, sir, do you need anyone to wash your dishes? And he goes, and then looks at his waitress. Looks back at me, and he's like, yep, I need someone. And he had me on the spot, so I went to work the next day. And basically, I was making like straight cash. I was working only like 4 hours washing dishes, and I would go home with like $70 and like a free hamburger and sweet potato fries. Like it was a straight ass deal job. Like it was on weekends too. Like you can do it year round during school, you know. Saturday and Sundays, boom, $70. 4 hours, like come on, like $70 in 4 hours and a hamburger, sweet potato fries. You can't go wrong with that. So that was basically my second job. You know, no taxes on that either, so that's just straight cash underneath the table. That job was just one of the best jobs ever. So I'm gonna let you guys know a little secret. I'm gonna spice up the story a bit. Me and him, the person, no, me and him, well not me, really, it really wasn't me, it was him. He was like, you know what bro, let's go to a party. And I was like, party? He was like, yeah. I was like, bro, I got work in the morning. Cause you know me, I'm responsible, you know, I'm out here trying to actually, you know, start a new life for myself. You know, I'm trying to go hard because I think this is the only chance I got. So he's like, nah, man, fuck all that. We're going to the party. So he drags me to the party. And this is just to spice the story up a little bit. Man, this is the first house party I went to. I don't know if I want to make this into a second, you know, a separate video, but I'm gonna tell you just a little something. We went to this house party and it was just so fun. We got masked up. But that was just one of the bad things. We later came home that night. I'm not gonna tell you guys what happened in the party. We came home that night and we were all just like, totally just like, under the influence, just couldn't handle ourselves. And it was very obvious, like, and then his parents were upset about that. And then, you know, they had a conversation with me, you know, one of the next days. And it's not really a pleasing conversation because in the conversation they try to, you know, push stuff on me and basically say I'm a bad influence towards their son. How am I a bad influence when I go out there and I am very respectful? There's no way I can be ever seen as a bad influence because I went out there and maturely got 2 jobs and went out there and just started to I even threw him under the bus when they confronted me. I said, yes, your son dragged me to a party. I refused because I had work. I still went, I went. But I said no. Because they brought it up like, oh, you guys came home, you know, you guys were smelling like alcohol. And I was like, I didn't want to go. I wouldn't have gone if it was really the origin, if the etymology was me. I learned that word just now. That might not be how you pronounce it, but I just learned that word in English. If the origin was correct, and if it came from me, I would never went because I had work, like I'm responsible. So that was just one of the factors, you know, one of the deciding factors. They just felt I wasn't responsible enough to ever, you know, be left alone with their son. And I guess I can kind of see two teenage boys kind of like, I guess I can kind of see that, but like, that was honestly like straight BS. If you really think about it, like, because you gotta enforce rules at the end of the day. I'm not believing what they said. That was straight BS. So, I resort to one of the very last things I could do. I got 2 jobs. I'm, you know, about to start making, you know, some income. I'm employed. So, I make a power move, a kingpin move. I hit up people, sources, you know, connections. You know, very new bridges I formed in this new location I was stationed at. And I was basically just asking people, you know, who can help me out with the lease for an apartment, or who can let me stay with them.
What's
you know,
up, son?
Pay rent, you know. I got one more year left in school, and you're telling me I can't do that, man. That's what high school, that's what college students are doing at this moment right now. And guess what? The one and only, no one but himself. Him. He goes and tells his parents. I know it was him because I posted it on my Snap. And he has my Snap, and his parents do not have my Snap, so there's no possible way but him. And it was obvious, and it was blatant, and it was clear, and it was bright like a deer in headlight. Because he sent me a long ass paragraph. And at that point, man, I already known. These people on that bullshit, they finna send me home.
Loser.
So I get back to the house, and like, they break me down, you know. At this point, you know, I really didn't feel like crying, but like, there wasn't really much else to do to save me in that moment. So I shed some tears, you know. I really didn't want to, for some decency for myself. Because like, I feel like I wasn't in the wrong at all. I just wasn't understanding. I was confused. I felt like I tried and I did as much as I could. Genuinely. And it just failed. Basically what they were telling me was they regretted, you know, the decision that they embarked on, you know, the voice that they took, you know, taking me in, you know, trying to, you know, implement me into their family. And then they told me the next day they would be sending me home on a bus.
Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up the video, man. It's been your boy Jay, and I know the way. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video today. It's sad, but I know. It's time to go.